Hello everyone, my name is Jesse and this is the Auditorium. I react to video game music for the first time, and today is a debut on the channel. The only request for this game in my entire backlog. This is Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, and I think it's just called Chuck Greene theme plus intro from the channel Scratch. This is requested by Ali Katra. Thank you very much. I don't know anything about Dead Rising, but I've heard that name before. I don't know there was two of them, but I've heard the name Dead Rising before. I don't know what to expect, although this thumbnail here, I see a street bike with a chainsaw in it and a bottle of whiskey and some random person in the back. So that alone is intriguing. Oh, we get footage with this one. I see. I just kind of skimmed through the timeline. Okay, well, this is the only song I have, so I can't do two songs in this one. So, Dead Rising 2. I'll look up more information about it later, like who composed it and whatnot. Let's get into it. This is Chuck Greene theme. I think there was something else that said here. Said Chuck Greene theme Firewater. Okay. Let's go. Dead Rising 2. We're gonna have sound effects. Kind of rare to have like a animation to go with it, especially with sound effects.
Hey! You get the hell away
But
from
I'll
my
try to pay
bike!
attention to this.
Whoa, chill. Okay, sorry. Didn't know it was yours. It's a nice bike, though.
Hey, sorry, buddy. I thought you were one of those crazies.
Someone's back.
I just can't trust people anymore. I've been dealing with nut bars all day long. These zombies. They're annoying, sure, but they're easy to kill. Well, kinda fun, even.
Zombie
Real
game.
threat is the people. An outbreak like this does things to men. The violence, the death, seeing loved ones die. Change.
I guess you guys can't say I don't have context in this one.
Just like that. People just like you and me.
YouTube, this is not real. This is
Just when
a video
humanity
game.
should be coming together, they turn on each other instead.
I'm guessing this is rated M.
I've got a daughter to protect. I won't let anything get in my way.
Your daughter. Well, listen, I can take you both back to the safe house.
Katie needs her Zombrex every 24 hours. Right, baby?
Oh, your daughter.
Do you know what would happen if she didn't get her Zombrex every day?
Zombrex?
But I would never let that happen. We still have some time, Katie. I'll find.
I feel like they should go onto my VOD channel or
Look,
something.
let's get you and your daughter back to the safe house so that...
Get the hell away from her. Oh, crap. You're just one of those nut bars. You just want to hurt her.
Nut bars?
Get your Zombrex.
You know how rare it is for me to have like full-on context? Incredibly rare. Oh, I heard Firewater.
Nobody
I guess it's called
messes with
Firewater?
my kid.
What is going on? Okay. That was quite an intro. Okay, so they seem to be more human this time. And he looks a little less crazy. Ooh. Sounds like a real band. Maybe they hired. That was quite an introduction to Dead Rising 2. A little on the groove metal. Ooh. I wonder if I can guess the band. The music sounds a little 2006-ish. song though. It has a very like Rob Zombie feel to it. It doesn't sound like Rob Zombie, but that like beer drinking music type of thing. Yeah, total bar music. It sounds kind of though, now that I have context, it sounds like this game doesn't really take itself too seriously. Sort of like Devil May Cry. Like I was kind of like brutal, but it's like kind of jokey. I don't recognize that this is a band that I know. There's only one band that comes to mind, but I know it's not them. And that's CKY. From the early 2000s. You know what this music reminds me of a lot? Is like intros for like a wrestler coming onto the stage. Like you hear this kind of music amongst a bunch of like people cheering and announcers. It has such like raw energy, literally raw. Man, I haven't seen wrestling in so long. Because why even still around? Oh, it's almost over. Does this loop or what? You know what's funny is this guy. There's a lot of musical things going on here in my head, but this guy looks a lot like Chad Kroeger from Nickelback. Okay. Well, first of all, this was requested a long time ago, so I don't know if the viewer's still here, but if so, thank you for your patience. This is requested like kind of when I started, so yeah, it's this backlog is pretty insane. But you know, I was thinking this is like so rare to have on the channel. For most people that have been watching me for a while, they know that this is like extremely rare actually to have any sort of context, especially video and especially mostly sound effects. That of course went into the song, but like having a full-on like minute-long video intro type thing, that feels so foreign to me. I almost didn't know like what to do. It kind of felt like I was like playing a game, like, and you know, you're just watching me watch a cutscene. But it was cool. It gave me a sense of what the game is. Typically, I like to go in completely blind. I have no idea, so I can just make guesses, and sometimes that guess is correct. Sometimes that guess is way the hell off. This one with what I feel is like a bunch of context now. Mind you, I still don't know what the whole game is about, but I can take a guess. Dead, rising, zombies. We saw zombies. But also, like, the demeanor looked like right here. Just from here, like this intro. I don't know if this is Chuck Greene. I'm guessing this is Chuck Greene and not the other one. This felt like an intro to this character. Right here, he looks all defeated and, you know, just over it, kind of just pissed. And then over here in this image, right, he looks like this is before it all happened. So if I were to assume, same with her. I don't know what the hell happened, but right here she looks normal. They look normal here, and then over here, she's like a doll. So you know what I mean? Like there's some. Oh god, that's insane. Let me just pick a random. Okay. So it kind of is leading to. I don't watch a lot of like zombie media, so I don't want to like generalize it, but I feel like a lot of it is kind of the same premise. Where, well, here's the thing, and please let me know if I'm wrong on this. If you guys consume a lot of zombie films or media, it's not that I'm not interested in it. I just never got around to. I guess I just haven't had that like phase of getting into them. I don't know if I've even seen a zombie movie in full or anything. I think the only thing I've consumed is like the video for Thriller, and that's it. But I've never had any issues with it. It's just like it always came off to me as, no offense, but kind of like a jokey sort of good time type of movie genre. I don't know if there's ever been like a really serious or intense story one. I feel like it's always been this kind of like tongue-in-cheek kind of genre. But if I'm wrong, please let me know. And if so, what are some good movies out there? Or what are some good movies regardless if they're funny or not, you know? I guess it's better late than never. So when I started to hear the song and like saw it, I kind of got that same feel where it's like doesn't really take itself too seriously. It's more of a game to just kind of turn off the brain and just have fun killing stuff, I'm guessing. I know, for example, there was Left 4 Dead. That was a game that was pretty popular for a while. I don't know if it's still around. I don't think so, though. It was like in the heyday of like FPS Call of Duty days. So, and that was just like basically a first-person shooter, and you just kill zombies. So, yeah, I know it was definitely a thing. The whole time I was hearing that, I was trying to it's because it sounded to me like they hired a band. Maybe they had some sort of in-house music there, but it sounded to me like that was like a hired band, and I was trying to maybe hear it, and I couldn't really get anything. Although there was times where it sounded like early Seether, which I'm surprised I even remember that, because there was a time back in the day around when I was like in, I don't know, early middle school. I used to listen to a lot of radio. I don't really listen to the radio. Does anyone listen to the radio anymore? I don't know. But I used to listen to a lot of the radio, and it was like this rock station. And I do remember hearing Seether on that, like when they were kind of just up and coming and getting right on the edge of popularity. And they had stuff that kind of reminded me of this. It was a lot heavier. Well, not heavier, but, you know, it was just like chunkier. So I don't know. I'm gonna look up all this stuff in a bit. But right now I'm just taking guesses. Maybe this is a sad story. I mean, if you were to lose your daughter and something happened like that, that's pretty intense. The song was really cool, though. It reminded me a lot of, again, like that Devil May Cry feeling where it's like just like a good time and like the music's pumping. And I feel like this music is really good as like background music to destroy like a horde of things. But I don't know if it plays like Left 4 Dead, where it's just that's like the sole purpose, or if it has more of like a story and there's like a third person kind of view. When I think of video games that are zombies, I always think of Left 4 Dead. Like it's the first thing that comes to mind, which to me has always come off like as a more arcade style kind of game, or just FPS and all that. And then Firewater, I don't know what was up with that, but I'm gonna let my curiosity die off and look up what Dead Rising 2 is. Because I am curious. Like I said, it's always one of those games I've kind of heard about. Oh, also, is it Dead Rising 2 off the record, or is it Dead Rising 2 and then off the record was like a DLC later? 2010. What did I say? 2006? Something like that. Developed by Blue Castle Games, published by Capcom. Okay. Well, he's on the cover. This guy. He's on the cover, so main character. Oh, I just noticed something. Is that... Hold on. Whatever. That character right there with the block head and the white eyes. Is that where it comes from? I don't even know what it's called. But I've seen that a lot. As emotes and stuff. Is that where it comes from? Okay, here we go. PS3, Xbox 360, sequel to Dead Rising, and it is a second entry in the series of the same name. Okay. I do see a composer for Alexa Lazowchuk. The game story sees players controlling Chuck Greene, a former motocross rider. I think we found our protagonist, who finds himself at the center of another zombie outbreak taking place in a casino resort and shopping complex in Nevada, and becomes involved in uncovering the truth behind it. Okay. Now, who was the band? I want to see who the band was, if there was a band. The game is highly rated. like 8 out of 10s. Dead Rising, Firewater band. There's a Reddit post that says, did anyone find out who sang this or who performed it? Sinister Growly is the vocalist. And the instrumental was composed by the Humble Brothers and Oleska Lauzachuk. So it's an original song. To me, I thought it was like a licensed song. It felt like a licensed song. I don't know, either way, I never heard of Sinister Growly. I should just look him up. Maybe I have. Maybe they're part of a band. Not a lot of information on Sinister Growly. Only thing that comes up is the song. Dang. Well, anyways. So that's the theme to what I think. I didn't say it was the main character, but I'm pretty sure it was the main character. So that's the intro theme to the main character. Let me know. Let me know if you play this game, what you thought of them, if the second or the first one was better. Are they still going? Is it concluded? How's the story in this one? I'm really curious when the daughter was involved, because that thing looked creepy as hell. It looked like he got possessed and turned into something, which doesn't really match the whole zombie thing, but yeah. Also, is this character in the first game, or is it a whole new story? Yeah, that was cool. I'm guessing there's not a lot of original... well, I shouldn't say that. I just feel like since there's no other requests for this game, maybe this is the only standout song. And the rest is just more ambient kind of stuff. Let me know. I have no idea. But this is the debut and finale of this of this game on this channel. No one else has requested a thing, which is surprising because I said, like, even I've heard of this game. It seems to have been pretty popular. I always saw it in stores and stuff. But cool. That is Chuck Greene theme, Firewater. Anything else I'm forgetting? Yeah, I don't know. Cool, heavy, little headbanger type of thing. Very Rob Zombie. Very, yeah, cool. Let me know whatever you want to tell me about it. Thank you to all my Patreons here. I cannot be here without them. Thank you to Ali Katra for the request. Thanks to you for watching. My name is Jesse. I'll see you in the next one. Later.